La posibilidad de entrevistar a alguien que pertenece al grupo de mis favoritos. For King and Country is here in the house. Joel, how are
No,
you?
mucho gusto, Jose. Muchas
Nice.
gracias for having me.
Well, I understand that you have a good teacher in the Spanish. Who's that?
I do. My esposa
Uh-huh.
is first generation Mexican. She's a Latina. So my parents-in-law live just across the breezeway. My brother-in-law lives downstairs. And so we've got an Australian Mexicana
Wow.
kind of community.
That's a very interesting mix right there.
Yeah, there you
Well, the last time I saw you in person, it was here in Southern California in Harvest Crusade at the stadium. It was great
right.
to see you. I saw you with my whole family. And now I have another reason to sit with my whole family and watch this wonderful movie. How do you feel? We're about days to see the movie.
Just
How do you
days.
feel now?
Yeah. I'm mystified, terrified, excited. So for those of you who don't know, we for about 4 years now, Luke and I have been developing a feature film that circles around a man moving from Australia to the United States, and his wife, who was 6 months pregnant with 6 kids and 16 suitcases, and migrating from Australia to the United States, and then losing everything when they arrived. So they slept on beds made out of clothes, and they had no insurance and no car and no idea where the next meal was going to come from. And they had to band together and overcome. And it's ultimately my parents' migration story from Australia to America, a story that's very close to my heart. I co-wrote it, Luke produced it, and I co-directed it, and I play our dad in the film as well.
Yes.
And so
I saw you. How do you feel though, acting?
well, I've done a few projects in the past, but none more personal than this, Jose. This, Dad is I've known this man for my whole life.
Yeah.
And I've worked with him most of my life.
Yeah.
And so when it came time to cast him, I thought, I know him the best. And so I think I should give it a shot.
Yes. And how emotional was this for you to interpret your father?
Very emotional. I mean, I was very young when we moved to America. And so I only ever experienced the story from a boy's point of view. But to experience it from a man's point of view, and to literally be in his shoes, and to feel what he felt, and the loss and the shame and the pride and the insecurity and everything else, it was a lot, and it gave me great empathy for my father. Great empathy.
Sure. Well, we as Latinos, we're going to identify very well with this transition, immigration thing, and starring from another country. So it's very excited for the Latin community to see this movie that is called Unsung Hero. And it's going to be on the 26th, April 26th. It's almost around the corner.
April 26th. It's right around the corner. And April 26th, speaking of my parents, it's my parents' 49th wedding anniversary.
No way.
As well.
Did you pick that in...
No, it was a miracle. Lionsgate picked the date.
Okay.
Because it's 2 weeks before Mother's Day, and this film really circles around Ama. And then on the next day, I was on the phone with my mom, and I said, "Hey, they picked the date. It's April 26th." And she said, "Oh, that's our 49th wedding anniversary." And I said, "Yes."
That's why.
That's why we did.
That's great.
But that was just it was a miracle, The thing I love about the movie, Jose, is it's a movie of miracles. But there were miracles on the screen, and there were so many miracles behind the screen as well. And so, listen, if you love your mother, if you love family, if you love faith, if you're an immigrant, come to the cinemas on the 26th, the 27th, 28th. We're calling it Family Day at the movies.
Yes.
Bring your grandparents and your parents and your kids, and we'll look forward to seeing you there for sure.
It's going to be very exciting. We're really waiting for this movie. Congratulations, and thank you for doing this kind of movies that inspire the whole family. Thank you, Joel. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you down the road, or we'll see you in the cinemas, Jose. Bless you, my friend.
Take care. Say hi to your brother.
Muchas gracias. I will.
Bye-bye.
There we go. See you, man.